Speak version equals 1.0 XMLNS equals http://www.w3.org/2001/10/synthesis. XMLNS. MSDTS equals https://www.w3.org/2001/MSDTS Lang equals NUS. Voice name equals NUS Neural. MSDTS. Express as style equals SAD. Style degree equals 1.8. Prosody rate equals -18%. Pitch equals -10%. I am 87 years old. My biggest regret in life is that I never got to spend one single day with my estranged daughter. Born in 1936 in a small farm in Ohio, I grew up in a time where family was everything and you didn't question it. My wife, God rest her soul, we were married young, had our daughter Susan when I was 25, and I should have been there for her all the more, but life took its toll. You see, back in those days, the economy wasn't doing well, and I had to travel to Michigan to work in the auto industry to make ends meet. My wife would tell me to stay, but I'd have to leave so Susan would be with my sister, who had to take her in. Now, my sister was a good person, but she wasn't exactly the most nurturing type, I would later learn. The point is, Susan felt abandoned by her father, and it affected her relationship with me for the rest of our lives. I look back and I'm like, what was I thinking? My job, my pride, it wasn't worth losing my child's trust in me, but I did it anyway. And the worst part is that my wife passed away in 2010, and I'd visit her in the hospital every day, but by then, Susan and I hadn't spoken in years. Nobody told me this, that I was supposed to be there for my family when it mattered most. When my wife passed, I felt lost. I felt so guilty. All the pain and the regret, that's when it hit me, and it's been eating me alive every single day since then. I'm not saying it's easy to live with. It takes a toll on you, but I've learned. I've learned to accept the pain, to live with it, to forgive myself. People would say to me, your time is running out, just let go. But I say, no, that's not how I was raised. My parents, they instilled in me the value of hard work and loyalty. You don't just let go of your problems, you face them head on. So I've been taking therapy to deal with this guilt I've been carrying around, working through it, trying to be at peace. But here's the thing, Susan and I, we've talked a little since then, a little. We've been trying to rebuild our relationship. It's not the same, but it's something. We've started talking about her life, how she feels about me, and I've shared with her my side of the story too. I told her how I wish I could have been there more, how I wish I could have been a better father. I hope someday we can reconcile fully, but like I said, progress is progress, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm 87, and I'll be 88 next year, and I'm still dealing with this regret. It's a harsh reality, but it's mine. I've lost loved ones, made mistakes, but if there's one thing I want to leave you young folks with today, it's this: do not make the same mistakes I did. Be present in your children's lives. Cherish every moment you have with them. I was completely wrong when I thought I could put my job above family, and I've learned to never again prioritize anything over love. The thing is, they lied to us. They said time heals all wounds, but it doesn't. It just gives us a chance to see them from a different perspective. Time gives us wisdom. So if you're watching this and you're dealing with your own regrets, don't let it consume you like it did me for so long. Don't be me. Learn from my mistakes. Take responsibility for your actions, for your absence, your mistakes. Don't leave your loved ones with the same kind of regret I have today. And for those of you watching who have estranged family members or loved ones, don't give up. Reach out. Take small steps. Try to make amends. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth a try. I want you to know that I'm not here to make excuses or whine about my circumstances. I'm here to share my story, to try to help others, and to maybe find a little bit of peace for myself. I know it's been a long message, but I just wanted to share with you all how regret can be like a weight tied to your chest. But even in the midst of all that pain, I found hope. If this reached your heart, please subscribe. I still have things to say. /prosody, /msdts, express as, /voice, /speak.